Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a day I've long waited for. It is camper reveal day. Shout out to Real Truck for sponsoring this video. Let's do it. I can't wait anymore. There it is. Okay, so today's video we are going to do a quick walkthrough. This won't be a full detail video. If you want one of those where we get into more of the details of every feature and option, let me know in the comments section below. Again, this video was sponsored by Real Truck, so they sent a couple of products for us to check out, like these sweet tow mirror add-ons. So for those of you that don't want the big mirrors from the dealership and want to save some money, also just looking for something temporary, these are sharp looking, so we'll get into those too. So this is Truck Ownership 101. I'm Spencer Elbelbach. Class is now in session. All right, so let's take a look at some of these products that Real Truck sent us. Again, thank you Real Truck for sponsoring the content. If you haven't heard of them, they're a really big auto parts company for trucks, Jeeps and stuff. You know, if you haven't heard of them, you know, they kind of go under the name of Tonneau Cover World, Running Board Warehouse. So you've probably actually have heard of them, maybe even done business with them already. So please check them out. The products I'll show you today, I'll have links in the description. Following those links and purchasing something actually does help support the channel too. So thank you guys for the support. And again, thank you Real Truck for making all this stuff happen. So first, let's take a look at, there we go. These side mirrors, tow mirror extensions. They are Snap and Zap, not the name I probably would have picked, but they actually are really nice. I'm really happy with them. First, they come with this carrying case that has a divider, so you can keep everything from getting scratched up. Again, like, I just love how the texture, everything matches, the lines match, like how it tapers down, everything looks great. If you have that extra outside lighting there, it will work. Looking to the front here, it's like I said, it's a really simple design. They just have these little wraparound tabs. So if you have a truck like mine, you attach on the front, wraps around, and then you pull this tab down as you extend over and it snaps in place. Do be careful. So, you know, here on the passenger side, I don't have all the extra cameras and stuff for the 3D vision or 360 vision or anything, but I do have that temperature sensor, but that sits flush, so that came over really nice. If you do have a bunch of things that stick out down here, do be careful. And when I read the instructions, I think for those types of mirrors, you may actually want to reverse this. Start this one first, go around all your cameras and stuff, and then try to snap those on second. So just look out for that. Like I said, it's really nice to have that extra mirror extension. If you haven't, if you've been towing something like 8-foot wide camper, like what's behind me, and you don't have those mirrors, it is a lot tougher. I've only pulled this once so far from the dealership, and like I said, it was really tough to see behind me, and actually a police officer blew right past me, and I didn't even see him coming because I couldn't see behind the camper very well. He was going pretty fast too, but even still, wish I would have had them. So definitely glad I got them now. Second thing, this receiver lock made by Trimax. When I was doing my research, this thing looked like a beast. You know, I don't think anybody can say make a camper, you know, steel proof. If somebody wants something bad enough, they're going to find a way. However, as much deterrent as I can put on my camper as possible, I'm going to want. Also, you know, living in Minnesota, probably going to be storing this outside in the winter. I do really like how this key is protected from the elements, and it's one of those round keys, so pretty hard to pick, I would imagine. But yeah, like I said, I'll maybe throw a little bit of B-roll over the top for some of the advertisement stuff for how that locking mechanism works, but it's really strong. I know I don't have a lock here yet. It's on my to get list, but even still, you know, this actually protects it even without that lock. Not even if this was out, this still doesn't come out. I've tested that. I pushed that back. So link for this in the description as well. And again, like I said, thank you to Real Truck for sponsoring the video and making this stuff happen. So let's get to the camper. Forest River 26 BRB. It has the campfire package, the base camp package. Won't get into all that today, but like I say, if you're looking to do some homework, you can tell what I have. It is a Grey Wolf Limited. You may have noticed that it is a Patriot Edition. From what I can tell, the dealership that we purchase it from sells in such a high volume that they get their own edition and a little bit of their own branding. So quick kind of look around. Like I said, on the exterior, obviously 2 doors. That one goes to a bathroom. With that Limited, you do get these black tempered glass doors, which look really sweet. And there's actually a window there that you can't see from this side, but we'll see that once we go in. There is an exterior little kitchen. Now, there's a couple things. This camper was built in the pandemic and the rush of camping, so there might be a couple of things that may be different from other ones that you guys see. First, ours just has a table here. There's no extra burners or anything, like I said, I think I've seen on some of them, which to me is just fine. Like, I actually have a little propane grill that I really like, that I'm planning on cooking on this. Like I said, still got a nice fridge and an ice maker, and you still got your water stuff if you need to rinse things off. So I'm not worried. Like I said, it's just a nice work surface here too. So definitely not much of a loss there. External speakers, you can have 2 different independent zones that are Bluetooth, so you can have music playing outside or inside or both. That is a TV mount, which is interchangeable to the ones that are on the inside. So you have one TV, you can bring it outside if you want, and then there's power and antenna hookups there as well. The awning is out in this take, which is one of the cool things that I haven't seen a lot of people show off, that I'm going to show off to you guys right now. I'm borrowing my wife's phone right now to show you the app that this camper is enabled with. Now, all these features have all buttons on the inside. If you're not an app person, it's not like you're going to be in trouble. But this app, thanks for letting me borrow your phone, honey, controls a ton of stuff. First off, let's see, we got an awning light here. So it's kind of bright today, so it's not really doing it the justice that it would in the evening. But there's a little awning light there, little accent lighting. The speakers light up as well, so if I turn them off, there you go. So again, when it gets dark, that's pretty sweet. The awning is actually controllable as well. So I can bring it in with just a click of my app. And I'll bring it back out. I gotta keep an eye on what I'm doing. It'll roll back up on itself if I don't stop it. But again, so kind of getting back to that pandemic run camper, it actually was supposed to, from what I read, was supposed to come with a power tongue jack, and it didn't. So that was one of the first things I did, is install one of those. I really like this one. My folks have the same one. I'll throw a link on Amazon to it if you're interested, but it's got a really high weight rating, and that's actually a really good thing, to be higher than whatever your tongue weight is. I believe this one's in the 900-pound range. But with the, if you have a weight distributing hitch, which you really should, highly recommend it, sometimes you have to actually hook up onto your truck and lift your suspension up on your truck to get those sway bars installed correctly. So again, a power jack is really nice for that, and definitely being higher than your weight rating is a big plus there. Again, the manual crank one, you can plug a drill into it actually, which is really nice, but which is what most people do for their stabilizers. But our camper came with an automatic stabilizers, and these are fantastic. One drops down and the other drops down. You press one button and hold it. One will drop and the other drop, and then they'll both put pressure evenly. So if you're on an uneven surface, it doesn't matter. And like I said, we're kind of parked on a downhill, so these front ones had to go down pretty far, and I didn't have to block anything. Like, just big fan. Those on Amazon are significantly more money. So I'm glad it came with those and not the tongue jack and not the other way around. But anyway, let's get in the inside of this camper and check it out. Again, we'll check out that window here. It'll be one of the first things we do. You have these sturdy steps just on the main entrance side, which is the one you're going to use the most often, so that's nice. Nice slow pan here. Again, I'll try to keep this video brief. If you want a long one where we open up every drawer, talk about stuff, features, weight ratings on stuff, like this video, comment, let me know. I know this 26 BRB is a pretty new layout, so happy to help guide anybody, because we do really like this one. Again, you saw how it looked like all black glass, but you do have a nice little opening here, which is cool. The big selling point on the 26 BRB for us versus like maybe the BDH that they offer is this layout. I love having the U dinette and the couch on opposite sides for entertaining. That just seems more ideal. On other ones, the slide out has both the couch and the dinette, so I think the dinette might be over there and the couch might be over here, or vice versa. But again, you're kind of all facing towards the kitchen and you can't really have a conversation. So we really like this one. And with the couch over here and the kitchen over there, instead of the kitchen being slid over here, you have this huge window to overlook your campsite. And you can see I've got the zebra blinds pulled down on that one, and we'll check those out here. I love the zebra blinds. You have to be delicate with them, I've been learning, but check this out. So you pull them down and you can have either blackout blinds for people sleeping in here, or you can just have privacy ones. So again, trying to juggle a camera with this, I'm not gonna pull that all the way down. I'll end up messing something up. But anyway, the TV entertainment area here, it's got an electric fireplace with 3 different color options. So I got it on the blue accent lighting right now, which is really nice. Here's all the sound system stuff we talked about. There are speakers inside. You have 2 different zones. You can have both on at the same time if you want, or like so you can select it. Speakers in here are speakers. I mean, they do kind of brag that they have a sub and everything, and they're camper speakers. I'm sure, like I said, an audiophile is probably gonna not rate them very high, but they're nice to have. It's nice just to do. You don't have to dig out a Bluetooth speaker or something. There's Rocco. Say hi. He's our camping buddy for life now. There's accent lighting that's app controlled as well as over here. Probably a little, let's see, slide light. Here we go. So again, if you're not a big fan of the app, you certainly have options there. So that accent lighting is an LED strip there. It's only blue, but they also light up those speakers as well. So when it's dark, that with the light colored ceiling, it really adds a nice ambiance. And like, so especially with the fireplace, you notice some lighting came on in here as well. So we'll turn that off. Here we go. But wife's a big fan of that. Her biggest selling points for this camper were the U dinette, bunk beds for the kids, and once she saw the blue LED accent lighting, she was pretty sold. Like I said, I love it for, like I said, the large U dinette for getting all our kids around the table. This has got a 12 volt system with actually solar. It's not just solar prep. There is a solar panel on the roof already, and everything is 12 volt. Like I said, the fridge is. If I'm completely disconnected, like I got the thing in storage and I want to pull the slide out, or like I said, want to turn the lights on or something, I actually have something kind of keeping that battery topped up and charged. So I don't think I could do a whole lot of I don't think that solar panel would keep up if you were completely boondocking, but certainly better than nothing. But let's take a look at another thing that I really like about the BRB versus like the BDH is that I got a physical door to the bedroom. Really nice layout. Again, here's that for the one TV, we can just unplug it and put it in the bedroom if we want, or we can bring it outside, or we can have 2 TVs if we wanted to. So all the hookups are right there. Our TV that we picked was a 32 inch, so you can kind of see there's lots of room here for a big TV. But for here, 32 seemed to fit pretty good. I don't think they did warn us that I think it might be getting to the heaviest rating for these, so we might actually take it down when we travel. But man, that TV felt light. I think we're gonna be okay. Anyway, nice USB and power outlets on that side. This side there's some sort of Bluetooth speaker thing that you can get here. And it's a dock and a charging for it. But also there's still USB here too, so that's good. Storage all around, of course, like everything. These nice little click lights, all LED, which is really nice. Little storage up there, and all your breakers and stuff are over there as well. Obviously, this bed is kind of a jackknife style, so it just kind of kicks out a little bit. Good if you're not 6'2" like me, so I get little kids or sleepovers or whatever. That'll be great. The U-dinette actually breaks down really well, and if you pull out some of the extra backrests and stuff to get some range, me being 6'2", I laid on that comfortably. So that one's really nice. Again, fridge is pretty sweet. Like I said, it's all 12 volt. It doesn't run on like propane or anything like that. But again, with the solar panel or plugged into your truck, you can keep things cool going down the road. Nice little lock on that. That's a sweet little system. The bunk beds. Now, I'll throw some B-roll footage over this to show you my progress because I'm in the middle of upgrading this ladder. Not a fan for 2 or 3 year olds. Both of my kids have already taken a digger on it. Now, first, these things are spaced really far apart, and they're super slick, and they're round rungs, so they can, not the most sturdy step. Also, so what you do is you lift that up and you rest it out here, and they have a little bit of an angle, which is good. But if you forget to put it away, that slide coming this way is going to snap that ladder. So I'm actually in the process of upgrading it, making actual flat steps, building it fixed into the wall so you can't accidentally leave it out, especially with an app. You can open and close the slide as well. My luck, I'm going to be outside checking it for twigs and sticks, and I'm going to crunch something on the inside. So, but yeah, like I said, we've owned this camper for a week, and our kids have been in this every day but one. They absolutely love this thing. So, like I said, the bathroom, another big selling point for me. If I had a camper and I'm going to sleep somewhere in the middle of the night, I have to use the bathroom. I want something here. But like I said, really nice. And like I said, there's that, again, that kind of one-way window. You get that nice little lookout, obviously lock and everything. You can put a thin shade. Pretty sure we're going to do that for the bathroom one. But anyway, shower, really nice. Again, if you're 6'2" like me, without my boots on, my head still just goes into that little skylight just a little bit, which, again, my objective in here is not to take a long, luxurious shower. It's just to get clean quick. So it'll certainly do that. No complaints there. Nice bathroom. Lots of outlets. I guess I've seen other campers where outlets are at a premium. There's one there. The kids get outlets here and here, and there's even a couple more over here. So really nice sink. I love these large single, just the large depth, and it's not divided in half or anything like that. This is still winterized, so I'm not going to get too crazy showing all this stuff off. It's still mid-March, so I guess it's a little late March in Minnesota here, so I'm not trusting winter being done with us quite yet. But again, just really nice features there. Furnace and stuff for the heat. Again, it's not coming out of the floor. It's coming out of a couple of vents there on the side. And then there's another vent over here for the heat, which, there we go. But really like that, so we don't have to worry about crumbs and stuff getting into our vents with our 2 and 3 year olds. They're certainly going to test that. But yeah, like I said, it's got an upgraded air conditioner, so that should, and that's vented through the ceiling, so you got vents going into the bedroom and stuff too. But anyway, let me get comfy here, wrap this thing up, right? So what do we think about it? Absolutely love it. Like we were really fortunate to show up during kind of their open house in January or February, and they had one of these that just showed up, was kind of tucked away, and we absolutely will take it, so I know they're kind of hard to come by in this era of camping. But any cons? I think this probably isn't the best camper for a 2 or 3 year old, which like is going to be a short-term thing for us. These guys will grow up fast. But like I said, that ladder, not a big fan of that, but like I said, I'll keep you posted. We're going to get that upgraded quick. Also, the burners are flat facing, so that's going to be a kid can accidentally turn those, so we're really going to stress on them for that. Also, this one, I really wish they would have came up with a better answer. They put all of the, turning on the water heater, pulling the slides in and out, everything is all at toddler height. So like I said, our son has figured that out. He's also figured out all the controls in here for the fireplace. So first thing he does whenever he comes in is he turns the light on. Fortunately, he hasn't got the heat going yet, but he's got the lights figured out. But like I said, short-term problem. In a few years, none of that's going to be an issue to us. So, but anyway, what do you guys think? Again, if you're interested in a little more tour where we kind of open stuff up, close things, pull slides out, drawers out, let me know. I'm in love with this camper. I love all the tech stuff, so I'd really like to kind of show this one off. And it's a new body style. I don't think this has been out more than a year or two, so it's probably not a lot of content out there. So happy to help with that. Again, thank you Real Truck for sending us those parts. Be sure to check them out. Follow those links. There's been a few cool things here that I purchased from Amazon. I'll link those as well. Those chairs that I was reclining in, those bag chairs that have actually like cylinders to recline in, are pretty cool. I'll link those. I'll link the tongue jack and any other stuff that you might have noticed in this video that you might find useful. So again, subscribe for you truck guys. My next video is going to be kind of going mad scientist on my truck. There's a lot of cool features that like the LTZ and the High Country have that I didn't want to buy all the stuff for just to get that one cool thing, like factory navigation, maybe. So we're gonna go mad scientist on that and see if we can get that to go. So please subscribe so you get notified of those videos. Again, follow my links, help support the channel, really appreciate it. But till next time, class dismissed.